All right, everybody, hope you're doing well. So I'm excited to jump in, have an extra day of Final Fantasy this week, hopefully. I'm going to be away next weekend, traveling. I don't want to, but that's the way it goes. So with that in mind, I'm ready to jump into Final Fantasy 2. So just for myself, and if folks weren't here last time, we traveled to, quick recap, traveled to Mysidia, learned about the crystal rods, and you need 3 items to go into the tower. Then we got the crystal rod at the bottom of the cave of Mysidia. So we tried to travel back, actually before that though, to the tower. We realized before we get to the tower of Mysidia that we're gonna get swallowed by a Leviathan, which was pretty cool. Our entire ship that we were sailing on got swallowed up. Layla was then nowhere to be seen once we awakened within Leviathan, but in Leviathan there was a whole bunch of other people who'd obtained crystal rods, and they actually got sucked into Leviathan too, which is really cool. That there are other people who are trying to make their way into the Tower of Mysidia, but there's this like little section of ocean when they're trying to travel up that Leviathan would just come and just inhale them, and so they got sucked in. So then we fought our way through Leviathan. We actually ran into Ricard. You couldn't move past. Ricard was blocking your path, and he said, "Hey, I'm actually trying to make my way to the Tower of Mysidia too. How about I join you?" And so we did. We joined with him. And then we fought, we basically just fought an enemy at the end, and we escaped from Leviathan on the same ship that we sailed in on, which was kind of weird, even though Layla was nowhere to be seen. Don't know about her crew, that wasn't really explained. So we entered Mysidia Tower, we climbed up through some fire-themed levels, fought a fire Gigas. We then climbed up and fought an ice Gigas, kept climbing up. There were thunder-themed floors, we got to the top. We found Minwu. He actually sacrificed himself so that we could go through that door because he just used all of his energy and he died doing so. And we went through the door, we kept going, and then we were able to gain stats as well as the Ultima Tome. So we left the tower, and then we went to the old town of Altair to see that it was destroyed. So Altair was there before, but it was destroyed when we got there. I then headed to Fynn and learned about this cyclone that is destroying the entire world. So we weren't sure what the Empire was doing, but we learned that the Empire, or the Emperor himself, is likely in charge of this cyclone. No idea how that is the case, but we're about to enter the cyclone. And before, we then thought, how are we going to get to the cyclone? So we get to Fynn, we're there. We are, kind of like in this rough situation, but we actually ended up going to the mirror, and through this special mirror in the very top, one of the top towers of the castle, we could talk to the Wyvern. We actually put that special Wyvern egg, the last one, into the life spring earlier. We looked for the Wyvern egg, and the Wyvern actually just was born. And then, because we have a Dragoon on our team, he reunited with Ricard. And then the Wyvern said, I'm just born. I don't know what to do, but I'm gonna go fly right into this incredibly dangerous cyclone. Amazing. Amazing. So now we're just about ready to jump into the cyclone, and that's really bold. So also, I really like the graphic, and it would help if I swapped over, but I really like the graphic for Ricard too, because I feel like, kind of looks like we have a bard before with Prince Gordon, but nope. We have definitely, this one's pretty cool. Okay. So now we're about to just enter the cyclone right here. Pretty cool graphic. See, the Wyvern just comes and picks us up, and it's gonna take us right into the site. It's the first time I think there's other there's other times we kind of had like a perspective change like that, but that one, pretty cool. They definitely didn't have graphics quite this nice in the original Final Fantasy 2. Okay. Actually, for me, I'm gonna turn up the volume a little bit. Okay. I didn't even. So there's actually, right from the start, there's 2 ways to go up this tower. Or this cyclone. So, like, we're in a cyclone. We gotta say it looks pretty nice. It really does. Oh. Right from the start, an enemy we are not able to kill in 1 hit. Okay. Ooh. And Ricard is doing well. Charm 6. I'm curious what Charm does if it actually hits us later. Okay. Let's go up here. Are there any treasures? There's a treasure. The Ripper. What is the Ripper? A knife with a razor sharp edge that attacks multiple times. That's interesting. Okay. I'm curious. I feel the Ripper seems quite useful. Can I put anything else on her? She should hit for a lot now. Preemptive strike. Okay. I actually really want to see the graphic for this Ripper. Okay. Oh, okay, so it hits, and then it hits the second set of times. Even with one weapon, so okay. So he's got his 2 weapons. He's got his 2 weapons. So we're dual wielding, just crushing things, then one. Okay, so it hits, and then it hits again before the second weapon comes up. That's kind of cool. Now here's the question. Is this going to be the way to go? Ooh, a wood golem and a royal guard. It seems like they've probably just changed the graphics. The wood golem actually can take some hits. You know, I wonder if... Yeah. And he knocked one of my characters into sleep. That's not a joke. Okay. That guy's not goofing around. Let's see if we can heal with Guy, though. Because eventually with Guy, we do want to get our cure up to a pretty high level. Well, it doesn't matter, but it would be really nice to get cure up to 16. There is an achievement here where you get one of your spells up to 16. Man, really going for a card. I'm curious if there's a special RN, and just the second hit is nothing. It's in their dominant hands. It looks like their dominant hand does some damage, but their non-dominant hand doesn't seem to much. Oh. Okay. Are we gonna come to the end of this part of the cyclone and see we have to go all the way back? The nice thing is, we do have some magic where we can just warp back, which will be nice. It's not teleport, it's warp. I think it's Guy, so... Oh, we have an item. Poison axe, that is cool. Very cool. An axe with a poison dip blade. Excellent. That is exciting. Okay. Now clearly we have to go back, so we picked the right way. Okay, let's warp to the previous floor. Yes, and we can use warp because we were on, I remember, the Dreadnought earlier, and we could not use warp. So I'm very excited that we can actually use warp here. It makes backtracking so much easier. Yes, so much easier. And I should, it seems like the enemies are much easier now too. Just, wow, because the Hill Gigas, we ended up fighting, yeah, just night and day, the first level of the Cyclone. I'm actually going to go look at the, if I go to configuration, well, quick save real quick, but if I go to configuration and actually check out the bestiary. So how are we doing the bestiary? So we missed 22. Wow, we're missing quite a few. Yeah, we're missing quite a few, and yeah, there's some really big gaps, but it looks like we're, based on this, it looks like we're kind of near the end. Yeah, so only 128 enemies. But it looks like we've got a lot of the, yeah, quite a few. But you know what? I wonder if, yeah, Chimera, Rios, and I wonder if there's like another updated version before we get to Deathflower. Yeah, I think there are a lot more. Let me see if I can get rid of that map, actually. I think there's a lot more enemies we need to fight. But I'm excited to see how far we can go. But yeah, these wood golems, they're not goofing around. The Ripper does some good damage. Actually, the Ripper's secondary damage is great. What about the... Okay, the poison axe. Ooh. I'm not careful, Ricard's gonna die. Ricard seems to be the main target of the Wood Golem every single time, which is kind of wild. Or it's perhaps that just he missed every other target. Okay. So if Ricard doesn't get hit and die, oh, he tried to flee. He's scared of us. Shouldn't have taken us on. Okay. Let's heal again. All right. Ooh. So this is interesting. There's multiple entryways again. Multiple ways up. We can go up there. We can go up the other way. So this is like the branching paths. This is the first time that it's ever done something quite like this. That's kind of cool. Self-destruct. Finally do some damage to us. Okay, flame bow. Is this the way to go? Is this the way to go? Ooh. This could end very poorly. I'm a little nervous about this because there's 7 of them and they might... Are they gonna hit me with stone? Because I'll probably kill them if I can attack them, but are they gonna petrify me? Very nervous. I just noticed the graphic for that poison axe. That's cool. That's a cool looking axe. That flame sword is nice too. Oh no! Look at that though. Is that gonna be... I gotta go back. I gotta go back. Is that the way? Am I just deceiving myself? I feel like the only way you're gonna get all the items though is to do this. Is to use this kind of very candidly slightly cheap mechanic of using the maps. I like it, but I don't. I always keep coming back to this. I wonder if Devil's Bloom, I think this might be new. I could be wrong. Take some hits. Yes. Ambushed. I'm trying to remember if there are any other enemies that I've seen recently that hit me with level 16 magic. Because there's that one enemy that hit me with level 16 stuff. It's like, oh, that is so powerful. I don't want to be there when I get hit with something from level 16. Because there was, but at the same time, I could actually gain health that way. Because now my characters, even when they're dual wielding, they don't have shields. It seems like the enemies are just missing because their evasion level is so high. So just the enemies will just, unless it's a magic spell, or there's a self-destruct from a bomb, they just get another poison axe. Diamond gloves. Poison axe. Ooh. Okay. I feel like Flame Helm resistant to lightning. But what about resistant to ice? Gold hairbin. The gold hairbin has what? Resistant to lightning. Resistant to lightning. Okay, sleep. That's nice. I think it's cool that I've got fire and ice. Thief's glove. But her magic interference goes way up. Ice gloves. I lose a lot of defense, a lot of magic defense. Okay. So, Malboro Terra, who I've fought before, and I also have Aimoba. I wonder if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Aimoba. I've never heard of Aimoba. I've never heard of this character, and even in the Final Fantasy series. I'm definitely going to look him up on the wiki, because I'm just curious. Okay. Ooh, now we have a Lamia, not a Lamia Queen. Because before we had the Lamia Queen, there was actually pretending to be Hilda. and was just snickering. That was cool. But let's see. Final Fantasy 2 MOBA. Okay, let's see here. iMOBA, also known as Hecdies, is an enemy from Final Fantasy 2. It has no evasion, so it needs to be targeted with physical attack. Ah. It's one of the enemies that can be missed, actually, because the Cyclone and Palmacia Castle are unrevisitable locations. Alright, well, it's good to know. I didn't even know there were enemies that could be missed. Because that's not the case in Final Fantasy. I should actually look. I didn't even think that was a thing. The enemies could be permanently missed. It's like certain ones you can't find. So this actually just found a really interesting article that just discusses in Final Fantasy, are there any things that can be permanently skipped or missed you can't get back on? I know that there's certain things. Ooh, let's go this one first. Just based upon what I remember. Oh my goodness. This is the way to go. So in Final Fantasy, the original, nothing in the game ever becomes inaccessible. The limited inventory system in the NES version requires the player to discard or sell some rare equipment along the way. The player can knowingly leave certain treasure chests unopened so that all unique items remain available. Then they talk about other items. Let's see. Ooh, can I get that? Oh yes, I can get these. Oh, I was not watching Ricard. We need to heal him after this battle. We are going to heal him. Look what happened when I am just happily looking at the wiki. That was it. Healed him once. He was... Oh wait, am I out of magic? Oh my gosh, what is going on here? I was so unaccustomed to actually being out of magic. Let's go use some meters on him. I made a mistake by not using a tent where I came here, which I didn't realize till now. Defender. That sounds like a very cool sword, if I had to guess. A sword made for defense. Well, it's called the Defender. The Ice Brand 72. So I'm going to put the Defender here, and I'm going to put Ice Brand here. And actually, let me go check its status. So swords are better than axes. Alright. Let's do that. Looks like there's another item up here. I'm curious to check it out. We're just casually going to throw 2 bosses at you. Why not? Godos X2. You fought him when you were retaking Finn. You can fight 2 of them now. No big deal. So there are several key items. Several key terms. Items and treasure, bestiary entries, and achievements can be permanently missed. Wow. Monsters. A general. And they ambushed us. Yes, actually got hit. This is fantastic. They can hit me. This is great news. It's so nice to be able to be hit, take some damage. Yes, do more damage. That's great. A challenge. Okay. Dragon armor. Diamond armor. And some cool stuff. Resistant to elemental attacks. Whoa, magic interference goes... Defense goes way up. But evasion goes way down. When you have evasion at 99% and accuracy at 99%, I feel like that's probably the way to go. Evasion. That's so crazy that their evasion's so high. Okay. That's really crazy. See, I don't want to look this up because I'm curious. Yeah, if I miss it, I miss it. I'll just scoop around. And see, that's what makes it fun. But the whole point is to enjoy the experience now. Is there anything over here? What? Did I just... I forgot what I even put on Maria. I should check. I clearly put something on Maria. That's like a mace or something. So he has 2 poison axes. He has the defender and he has the ice blade. He has the flame lance or flame spear and poison axe. What did I even put on Maria? Like, I need to check. Getting too excited here. The wizard staff. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, well. This definitely calls for a quick save right here. Okay. Well, the most obvious room to go into seems like this one. And let's just go clockwise. Seems like it's pretty methodical. And while we're doing this, I'm going to write new notes for today. So the 18th of October. It's getting way ahead of myself. 2025. So far in the cyclone, it doesn't seem like there are any bosses in particular. It just seems like they're kind of, well, there Godos was a former boss when we retook Finn, and there's some other things that are happening, but nothing that's actually a boss, quote unquote. Whereas when we're in Mysidia, the Tower of Mysidia, that was cool because those were, you know, like you went 2 floors and then there was a challenge. Seems like a mage turned himself into a fire Gigas and then an ice Gigas. That was cool. Doesn't look like that's the case here though. Ah! Yeah, it feels so nice to have a second day. I mean, hopefully tomorrow I will game as well, but it feels so good to actually have a second day of gaming in the week where I can sit down and stream. Today it felt just so nice. Was able to go out and nothing. Well, that's kind of weird, but okay. Now we have to go across this floor again, but it was nice. I was kind of having a rough start to the day, but able to do some productive things. You know, rake the lawn, do a little bit of exercise. Went out for a little bit. Then after I got back, I actually ended up going biking, which felt really nice. Went for an actual bike ride after using the stationary bike. Yes, I can use Cure. And that made me feel good. I'm definitely a little sore now. Definitely a little sore. But just feels like it was really a good way to just end the day. Just to sit down and game. And no guilt, obviously guilt-free, because I was able to exercise, able to do some things, have a nice dinner, take care of the dog. Always important to take care of the dog. One of those nice moments where you are just, at the end of the day, you're sitting down on the couch, or you're about to read or about to reflect on the day, and you look down and you see the dog on the bed and you say, he's resting. And he just looks so content, and he's just happy, and you know he's gonna sleep through the night. It's like, that's good. So you know he's doing well. You don't have to think about him anymore. It's a good feeling. So, that is the case. He's a good guy. Good Maple. And then also, it makes me feel better when I win a game, like that he's been taken care of, and he's been walked, and he can just rest. Be a good dog. Okay, we're gonna go up here. There's gonna be a treasure chest. Oh, okay, we gotta go all the way around. Okay. So that was a tricky way to go up the floor, right? Because floor 6, there's not even any treasure on the inside. They're like, we're gonna make you do this. Will there be treasure? No. There's some really good items though. I will say, this seems like it's the past 2 dungeons, right? Tower of Mysidia and this, it seems like most of the chests are giving you something worthwhile. You're getting some diamond armor, be it a poison axe, we had defender. Like, these chests, it feels like they're intentionally putting good stuff in them, whereas before, these chests were just, we'll put like a potion, a high potion, an antidote, you know, 10,000 gold. Ooh, a green dragon. Oh, cool graphic. Just so very different graphic in the Final Fantasy 1 where the green dragon's kind of just like sitting, right? Very different graphic. But this one, the green dragon is in flight, and he's got, that looks like poison to me. You know, I'm actually going to defend so I can see some of his attacks. Oh, wow. Okay, actually, he has really good... Alright. Well. Alright, well, I think we might need to cast some Berserk here. Looks like we're gonna maybe actually need to cast... I'm gonna cast Holy on this guy. Let's see what we got here. Looks like we might need to actually buff up a little, which is great. Make our characters a little stronger, and let's cast some magic. We cast magic in a while, that's great. 436, okay, 234. You know, I'm just gonna do a regular attack, and let's cast Holy. Actually, nice. It's nice to be able to cast some magic that's useful. Holy, I haven't used magic in a little bit since I was leveling it up. It seems like he's actually taking damage from Holy. That's so cool. Alright. Even with... Okay, there you go. But even with Berserk... He was 6 damage. The Wind Flute. Ooh. A flute that summons a cyclone. Interesting. That's cool. I'm curious what it actually does, though. This looks very much like we're at the end. Oh. I'll level up Holy a little bit. Hem attack. You know, level up Holy a little. Why not? If he doesn't die, why not? It's not necessary, but it's kind of fun. Okay. That looks like... So this is... So it looks like these are kind of glass windows. You're just looking out. I will say, it's like, the Emperor's not sitting there. He's like... It's like running in place, like, gotta get my cardio on. I want to let you know I'm the Emperor. Doing my cardio. Dancing here on my throne. Alright. Not as intimidating as I thought you'd be because of that, but I'll fight you. Just imagine you're like coming in, you're like this build up to the boss, and then all of a sudden, next thing you know, Emperor's just dancing. So he's not taking you very seriously. Like, if that's what it's gonna be like, alright. Maybe you're not gonna be too difficult. Maybe it won't be too difficult. We're about to find out. Alright, Emperor, here we come. Oh, it's slow walk. So, you revived the wyverns, and now, here you are. Yep, here we are. Yet, you are but insects, unworthy even of being crushed under my foot. Strong words. So he's gonna have us fight the Royal Guard first, who he sent after us many a time, and... So every time we're gonna step forward, so you've some skill after all. Let us see how you manage against this. Is he gonna send 3 royal guards against us? I was right. He's like, so you killed 2. Let me send you against 3. Are you gonna be able to do it? Probably. I think we'll probably be okay. You're seeing how we're mowing these guys down like blades of grass. Maybe you want to send like 100 after us at once? Now he's gonna face us. Quite extraordinary, really. It would appear I've sorely underestimated you. You should consider that I am about to do you a great honor. I shall kill you personally. Boss time. Oh. Okay, so... Okay. Seems like... So this is smart. He's actually... Right? So let's see. Berserk. But now I'm gonna put... Shell. Protect. And then here... Let's see. So now we're gonna speed up my party. Make them hit a lot harder. And then also protect them from magic. I think it's the way to go. Nice. Ooh. That's not good, you're slowing him. This is Berserk but slowed. So let's see, what are their magic? Let's haste. Alright, wow. That wood golem is gonna die right now. I think he's done. Okay. And I think, oh, because I'm slowed. I only hit twice. And he's trying to cast it on everyone. Interesting. Let's see. I guess I'll cast Holy just for, oh, you know what, no. Okay, can I cast it on everyone? Okay, no. Wow. That's an overkill. Holy 6. Let's see how this does. 2. Oh man. Elixir. That's so great. I like it. Okay, that's cool that he can heal. Okay, that's actually nice. Like, to give him something intense like that. I mean, obviously I'm gonna murder him pretty quickly still, but the simple fact that he had Elixir is cool. Now, the question is, does he have a, something in death that he'll say, or is he just dead? No! I will not die! Those are some last words right there. So I like that he has all these, like, NPCs around him. Right? But they're not, like, actually around him. They could have put a bunch of troops that you had to fight through for Gacha, but, like, we're just gonna give you random battles. It's over. We should get back to Finn. They'll be waiting. Really? That's it? Nice! Oh. Oh. Through your efforts, we finally defeated the Emperor. Thank you. The world was shrouded in darkness, but now the light of peace shines once more. Firion, Miria, Guy, Ricard. What more could we ask of you? The tales of your bravery will be handed down for generations. Now let us celebrate. Many have come hoping to catch a glimpse of the heroes who brought down the Emperor. I wouldn't want to disappoint them. I feel like there's a lot of enemies still in the bestiary. Not a lot, but a fair amount of enemies still in the bestiary. Oh, dancing scene. Poor Layla, she's not dancing with anyone. She deserves to dance, right? She deserves to dance. Gordon and Hilda dancing. Firion, Maria. Random strangers. The guy is not dancing with anyone. Is it because he speaks Beaver? Do we not allow people to speak Beaver in to dance in the dance hall? I think we should. And what about Ricard? Is he just with his Wyvern? We actually don't no idea what happened to the Wyvern too. I hope he's around. My ladies, my lords, the Dark Knight Leon has declared himself Emperor. He's reorganized the Palmesian Empire. He'll send troops. He'll slaughter us all. Ugh. Did they? Did like it shouldn't be funny, but is that guy basically like Marathon? He just ran all the way to tell us the message, and then he just died because he's just completely exhausted from running and sharing the message with us. It can't be. Leon. And so now we're gonna have a fade back. The Dark Emperor ascended the Dark Knight ascended the Emperor's throne. Leon, the Dark Knight, do you really think you can fight Maria's brother? This is our battle. You have to let us finish it. I have a feeling you'd say that. Just make sure you come back. Let's ask about the Cyclone. He doesn't know. You can ask him about all these things. He's like, I have no idea. I'm just trying to see. You're just asking about everything like, I know nothing. The Dark Knight wouldn't claim the throne for himself. Why? All of a sudden there's no... We don't know anything. Leon, the Dark Knight. But I thought he was your friend, your brother. I'll go to him. I'll make him understand. I'm sure now that the Emperor's died and he's decided to reclaim the throne, like, I'm sure. He must be under the spell of the Emperor. I know it. If he's ascended the Emperor's throne, there's only one place he can be. Palmacia. Let's ask about Palmacia. Castle, or is it Palamecia? Palamecia. Based upon the vowels, it should probably be Palamecia. Palamecia is a fortress situated high in the mountains. It cannot be approached on foot. Ooh, sounds like we need an airship. Or we need a wyvern. Okay. Paul's always bragging about how he broke into that place. He'll talk your ear off about if you give him half a chance. Well, less than half, really. Okay. Ask about... It's an impregnable fortress. Luckily, Paul doesn't know the meaning of the word. I've heard him bragging about breaking in. This thief, he's quite impressive. He breaks into everywhere. Let's have a chat with him, see how he's doing. Also... I imagine the Cyclone. Configuration. Not the bestiary, but no, I need to leave, I think, to check on items. Okay. Got everything. Got everything. Got everything. Got everything. Got everything. Nice, 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 nice. So far so good. Nothing to show before us. Then 3 out of 11. Okay. And you don't even have the Cyclone's gone. So if you didn't get everything, you're done. You can't go back. Castlefin. So we're clearly missing items in Fynn proper. Let's go around and try to find some items in Fynn proper. So before we do anything and talk to Paul, let's try to find some of these items in Fynn. Is the Dark Knight really claiming the throne of the Emperor? Afraid so. Is there peace yet? Not yet. It looked like there might have been, and then, alas. 1,166 kill. You didn't just automatically rest after that. I think we may have to call the Wyvern again. Let's talk to this fellow here. Ooh, who are you? The Cyclone really did a number on me back in Paloon. Ugh, my body isn't taking too kindly to him moving around. Is Sid gonna die? Sid, okay? I'm a mess is what I am. But my airship made it through without a scratch. I want to lend it to you. That's lend, you hear? I'll be wanting her back. You take good care of her. Sid. Sid, no, hold on. This game really loves to kill everyone. Oh, and this music again. Oh, man. So many people die. Minwoo, Sid, Scott, the random guy running there. Like, all the Challenge being murdered. Plume. Also, it is kind of odd, very specifically, that Sid was in Paul's house. Very convenient. Apparently they know each other. I'm not sure of the connection though. Just writing some notes really quick. Okay. Now let's talk to Paul. That was Sid's dying wish, you know. He knew he was dying, but he was ready. He planned on giving you the airship when his time came. He loved that ship with all his heart, and he entrusted it to you. Think about that. That time I snuck into the castle, I used a kite to land on the roof. The only way in is from above, from the sky. If there was ever a time to use Sid's final gift to you, I'd say this was it, wouldn't you? Ugh. Ugh. Just so many people dying now. And now he's returned to this nice casual music, which is so jarring. And this really intense. This. Golden shield. I think now is a good time to... This is cool. A trident is actually better than... Really? Let me... Hold on. The card. Really? The Flame Lance? Is... Yeah, I was about to say, it's like... No, it's not. Alright, let's put the Ice Lance on for you, though. And is there a better shield than the Golden Shield? Like a Diamond Shield's not even as good. Maybe I didn't pick up Diamond Shield. They can't even... Because he said the Golden Shield. Resistant to poison. What's the damage shield resistant to? Lightning. Okay. Nothing too much to worry about there. Let's see if we can get some more items. I don't know why I'm buying all these. I'm not even gonna use them. It's like one of those things like I just need to max them out. Like why? I don't know, you never know. But I think this one's gonna have the cottages and the I can only buy 21 of these. I'll buy 5. Okay. I feel like there's definitely some more items here. I'm trying to, are they hidden in the bar? Where are they? I'm just... I'm trying to figure out where these other items would be, though. Is there... Alright. Well, I guess. Where is Palamecia? But really? Okay, so we have to make our way to the airship. I like how it's like, do you know where the airship is? You know what I don't understand though? What happened to the Wyvern? Like, I'm just gonna see if I can summon him. Or did he sacrifice himself and die too? I would be so frustrated if he... I honestly be quite frustrated if he just sacrificed himself and died too. Like the last of the Wyvern sacrificed himself to kill the Emperor. So like, please tell me he's there. Somewhere safe. Wait, now you're not gonna let me talk to the... Why won't you let me... You won't even let me talk to the mirror? That's weird. Okay. That's really odd. You know, I gotta say, I like walking around as the Dark Knight. I'm gonna be Ricard. The fact that I can't even talk to the mirror now? Peculiar. I've heard that Paul bragged. I've heard that guy, Paul, brag about how he can sneak into Castle Halamecia. Halamecia. Alright, let's see now. Let's... Ugh. I feel like they... Oh my gosh. It's just so devastating. Let's go to the airship. Alright, let's just fight our way through these monsters very casually. I'm not quite sure where... Yeah, confused. There we go. Oh. No, he's like confused again. No worse. But let's get to the airship, and then we finally have the ability to just travel around as we see fit, which is cool. Ugh. I think this game does a really good job of framing the struggles of war and how so many people just die needlessly. Completely needlessly. I think the game does a really good job of that. I also think that it makes you reflect upon the hardship that all regular people face and the devastating consequences of what is effectively a really intense topic. So I think it hits hard. It's a heavy-hitting topic, and it's rough. Also, the world seems far less safe now that, like, and the world actually does change enemy-wise. The enemies that are patrolling here, I don't think you can even fight any of those regular enemies anymore. I'm curious if, because the world has changed over and things have moved on, if I can even fight some of those old enemies anymore. The land turtles, for example, that were pretty hard back when I was a lower level. I can't even fight them anymore. Okay. And now just everything is much stronger. Okay. Time to get our airship from Sid. And Sid just... That's a parting gift. He can't even use the airship anymore because he's dead. There was also some lore that discussed Sid kind of sacrificing everything for his airship because he loved it so much. But I don't... Okay. Now we gotta find... They haven't even told us where... They haven't really even told us where the enemy city is. Unless it's right... Ah, it's here. Alright, let's save here. And let's go in. He's like, I used a kite. 7th floor. These are also some new enemies. The Stone Golem and Vampire Girl. Stone Golem has got a lot of defense. Vampire Girl, not so much. Oh, wow. Oh, this will be fun. Stop. Oh, so he's confused, but it doesn't really matter if he's completely stopped. That is... so Stone Golem, he takes some hits. Okay. Now, is this going to be the actual final dungeon where we fight Leon? Okay. First floor. I think that was the only choice we had. This looks big. Okay. Let's go south first. Casual Godos. Casual Godos. Casual boss, we're just gonna fight. No big deal. Okay. Now is this Diamond Trace? Okay. Yeah, definitely put on him. Ooh, an Imperial Shadow. Interesting. Is that like... I'm wondering if that's kind of more like just a... like a shade of the Emperor? It's not weak. I will say it's not weak. Is he going to use an elixir now? Curse 8? Okay, this guy's not goofing around. I wonder what Curse actually does. No one's cursed me before, so is that like death? Because I think in another Final Fantasy, you basically just have... Let's see if she's cursed items. First off, let's organize them. But in other Final Fantasies, there's the ability to... Oh, cross, okay. Like, it'll put like doom over your head. Does that make sense? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That was not good. Run into that weird issue I had before where let's fight him. Black Knight might be him. Let's actually see how Holy works on this guy. Let's see if Holy does much to the stone, because he has really... Okay. Yeah, it's pretty good. He has really intense physical defense. I think this is the way to go. Or just run. Or just run. Alright, let's go through this. Yeah, compared to physically attacking him, not good. But yeah, that... I really hope that doesn't continue. It just slowed down. The second I went in that room, wasn't looking good. I could probably just keep doing that too. Okay. Well, got some options here. I think we should probably go back to attacking. We fought, oh, the Killer Mantis. We fought these before. No big deal. I think we actually fought these, if I remember, in the Tower of Mysidia. And the Vampire Girls too. I think if there were charm spells that we could use on enemies and then just sit back and watch them fight each other, it'd be kind of fun. Would it take much longer than me just absolutely decimating them with physical attacks and dual wielding? Yes, 100%. But I think it'd be something kind of interesting. Okay, let's see. Should we go up here first? It's here. It's enticing. I also think that... Oh, I think I made a mistake. Well, not a mistake necessarily, but It's gonna be a longer fight now. That Ripper, though, doing more damage is pretty cool. Now, I hope that Ricard actually does do some damage. I'm actually curious if Ricard... Will Ricard even get to act? No. Ricard's not even going to attack any of us before it's over. Okay. Hourglass. I think that's just an item that... Seen it before. I think that just... it's like a... Yep, stop. That's the effective stop. Alright, yeah, let's just do this again. Just pure physical attacks. But the foreshadowing is cool. The fact that you come in from the top on level 7 and then you drop down, that you see that you're probably gonna have to fight back to level 7. That's cool, right? Because you see, okay, like where I'm at 5. Like maybe the enemies are gonna get harder as I go up. Maybe I'm gonna have to fight some bosses on the way. Is Leon the Dark Knight gonna be at the top? And then you're also wondering at the same time, why did Maria's brother, you know, betray all of them when at the very beginning they were all orphans together? Like, why did he join the Empire? I beat this game a long time ago and I don't remember. I have no idea why Leon's brother did that. Okay. I'm gonna start. I would say these battles are also not taking as long as they were before, which is kind of cool. Alright, go Toast. Alright, so taking notes from before and going back to before, we went to Paul's house. Ah, wrong way. We went to Paul's house. Before talking to Paul, we talked to Sid. He said that he felt weak and that he would lend the airship to us. He then ended up dying. Garlic. Okay, so this seems like these items are back to kind of more, I don't want to say throwaway items, but items that are just, they're not going to be using to equip your characters. But also, thinking back to the former dungeon, if you have items like what they were giving us, like, oh, those items are special, right? Like, you're in the final dungeon. I think it's really building up this idea that it's the last dungeon, whereas now it's like, maybe this isn't the last dungeon. Whereas before, there was like kind of like, you're at the end. This is it. You need to kill the Emperor. Okay. Then we went to Paul's house. Before talking to Paul, we talked to Sid. He said that he felt weak and he would lend his airship to us. He then ended up dying, tragically. We inherited his airship. Imbibe. I just saw that. I don't know what that is. We inherited his airship. Paul then told us that he snuck into Palamacia Castle using a kite from the air. Let's see. So many Godos. What I find amusing is how they turn to like how Godos is like, he's like a clone buckler. Okay. Kind of a weird item to have in a chest. I'm Oba. Also known as Hekta is this guy right here. Yeah. I'm actually going back to some of these things that can be missed. Wow, so some key tomes. Wow. So sorry, key tomes. Key terms. It'd be good if I could speak my mother tongue. So key terms can only be learned in certain time frames in the story. They'll be lost forever. For Pixel Remastered, this prevents attaining achievement. For versions with another version, this prevents learning additional keywords that lock the player out of obtaining some of the ultimate weapons or encounter monsters that are otherwise missable. Simultaneously preventing extras and bestiary completion. Oh man, that's brutal. Okay. So Dragoons can be missed if not learned. Actually, I want to go look to my key terms. Woo! Dragoons can be missed, got that. Ultimate Tome can be missed. Cyclone can be missed. And Palamacia can be missed? How do you miss that, though? I guess if you don't talk to her. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see, can I wonder if I can switch maps. No, I can't. Okay. Alright, this is the only way. This is the only way for now, kid. So the second floor, at least I'm done with. But I'll go, I don't know, I don't think this is the end. What? This looks intense. Like, there's definitely a boss here. I feel that's a lot of build-up for nothing, right? Don't you, like, you walk in, that's like, no, don't worry, there's nothing actually here. It's like, there's a bunch of really imposing pillars and columns around you, but nonetheless, don't worry about it. Nothing to worry about, nothing to see here. Okay. Oh, that's amusing. Dun dun dun. Okay. Go down and get this treasure. Let's use attack. The stone golem. Let's do this. Stop! 8! Yeah, this is the thing. I think the game would be much harder and you would probably cry if you didn't have a higher level of defense, because some of these beefy enemies would just... Oh, okay, Vampire Girl has a life, you know, has a life suck ability. Alright, let's... Monsters! Imperial Shadow is pretty cool, actually. I mean, I actually don't know what Imperial Shadow is gonna do, though. I feel like... Oh yeah, Curse. That was cool. It was the first time we were cursed. But instead of trying to curse one person, I think what the computer does is tries to curse everyone, so therefore the likelihood, unless it's on Ricard, is going to go down. Death 8. That would have been quite scary. Because the Emperor we just killed really quickly. Thunder Spear. Okay, that is definitely going on Ricard. Thunder Spear, yes. A spear echoing with thunder. Casts Thunderbolts when used in battle. I actually really want to use this spear in battle now. I think that's going to be fun. Okay, so just for fun. Items. Thunder Spear. Yeah, let's cast Thunder. I'm curious. I mean, we'll probably go last with him, so it won't matter, but I would like to see it. Okay, so well, it's going to cast on one enemy. That's pretty cool. I mean, that's pretty cool. It's a really great effect. And instead of, yeah, that's nice. Something different. I like that. And we're just gonna fight like that and see if Thunder Spear has any, you know, any beneficial, I guess, like impacts or like negative impacts from the Imperial Shadow. It just looks great. Like no matter what, it looks fantastic. I also think that considering my characters, I wonder if I move them all to the front row, if they're going to get impacted too. Maybe I should gamble and find out. You know, let's quick save. Let's move all of them to the front row. And see how they do. The thing is, we end the battle so fast, I don't even think we're going to be able to find out if we can hit for more. We're still going to dodge everything? It's... I don't know. On to the 3rd floor. We're on the 4th? Oh my gosh. I'm behind the times here. I'm behind the times. Ooh. Gotta get that door. Dun 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 dun. Alright. Let's see how we do against the Stone Golem now. Stone Golem still has a bit. It doesn't feel like it makes a difference if we're in the front. Okay, with the axe. Okay, for the axe, it seems like it made a difference, but it doesn't seem like it has that much of a difference. Saint Spirit. Do I have one of those? Apparently I do. Yeah. Well, oh, do I have another Ripper though? If I have another Ripper, I definitely want to equip it with Maria. Okay. Let's use 2 Rippers. You're like, but that's gonna slow down combat. Just so ridiculous. Sleek grass. Okay. That's really cool though, because you're getting an extra roughly 444 damage. Seems like it hits always for 222, so you're always getting more damage. Alright, so we gotta go to the room first. There's not gonna be anything in there. A general! 267, yes! Yes! You're attacking us now. Yes! We're taking damage. We gotta be in the front row. Thunderbolt! Yes. Yes. Boy, I feel like he took damage just for attacking us. Alright. Excellent. Lion Ray, we've seen you before. Yeah, because we're in the front row, we're doing much more damage now. Can you imagine? Like, this takes you in a whole different trajectory. Oh, 3 treasures! So not used to this. Okay, now what's cool about these, if I remember. Cast Poison. Cast Scourge. Restore sword attacks. So you can equip this and take yourself. So Healing Staff, Wizard Staff, and then there's the Mage's Staff. Lightning. That's cool. Completely unnecessary, but quite cool. And then, actually, cast it for fun. The last Wyvern, also, we apparently have him still, also deals fire damage. Very cool. So cool. Whoa. It's not poison, but it does poison damage. Nice. Oh, we already came from that. What are you doing? Let's go back. Ambushed! Yes. Taking damage. Don't worry, generals just casually hang out in Castle Palamacia. Why? Why not? Because you gotta beef up the defenses. You gotta make sure you're hanging out and beefing up the defenses. Is anyone else here? Don't worry about it. There's just generals walking the hallways, donning all of their very nice armor. They haven't hit the locker room or wherever they change. They're just hanging out here, having a good time. Until they bump into us, and we kind of ruin their day by murdering them. Just casually murdering them. You know, they have, even though they're evil and they work for the Empire that's trying to murder everyone else, maybe the generals have families. We don't really think about the other side of the world. No, come on. That's nonsense. They're evil. 5th floor already. Whew. Well, I feel like going to the side closer to us is probably the move. I will say, especially with this guy, the extra damage you do, it's the way to be. It's the way to go. Scourge 16. The question is it going to do more than Thunderbolt? I don't know if it will. Oh, it's so cool to walk around with this Dark Knight graphic. Oh my, oh my. Okay. Have we done the right thing here? Alright, let's see. You know, let's Thunder. So I'm curious if this is a usable item. Does it go away? Right, like if we use it, is it gone forever? Huh. Looks like no. So you can just use it and it's a level 6. Yes. Alright, yeah, I definitely want to. We'll use Thunder, who cares? I feel like these you can be used again and again, which is kind of cool. Alright. No, let's try this. So if this is the case though, why would I not just want to use, like, say, Flare again and again, just to like see how cool it looks? It would just be fun. Just watch myself cast Flare. Flare 6 probably. Flare 8. Can you just cast it? Is it still there? Oh, it's gone. Alright, one and done. It's gone. So no more flare tomes. Can you imagine? I can. I just used up the flare. So these were actually used up when you use them. Okay. Alright, well, let's load that. Let's load that game before I used a flare tome. Seems like the way to go. That's kind of intense. I mean, it's good to know. But like, what if you use Ultimate Tome that way? It's like, I'm not gonna teach it to myself. I'm just gonna use it this way. Wow, what a wild ride. Oh, Lamia Queen's back. What just happened there? Blaster X, we just got bit and died. That seems less than ideal. Okay, all these corals. They're similar to Werepanthers. Are they lower level than Werepanthers? Blaster X, not sure what that is. Also, how did they just die immediately? I think Lamia Queen might be dead too. Well, sorry, Ricard. You certainly did get destroyed. Sunblade. Excellent. I imagine the Sunblade is fantastic. A sword touched by the sun's grace that is effective against the undead. That makes sense. That's very cool. A staff that restores whomever it attacks. Can you imagine if the whole time you have one of your characters trying to level up a skill set? So like, hold on, I'm gonna attack the enemy and then I'm gonna heal the enemy. I'm curious, like just for fun. Let's do this. The power of light. All right, what's going on here? Can I? Does everyone have life? All right, well, life. All right. Almost 12 with cure. All right. Wow. Because that was undead. Oh, that's awesome. So if you attack undead with it, oh, that's so cool. I didn't even think about that. You attack undead with that. That's amazing. Hold on a second. It looks like we're stuck here. Time to fight the general again. Oh, that's cool. So if you fight undead, that's great. But if you don't fight undead, that's kind of terrible. That's... yeah, it's not great. I'm gonna... funny though. Okay. Oh, nice. Elixir, exceptional. That's cool. Okay, let's equip. Yeah. Yeah. Defender. The Sunblade is quite good though against undead. Poison axes are good too. Sunblade and Defender combo, excellent as well. I wonder if Ricard should have... ooh. That was cool. That is a very cool effect. Okay. Just gonna lose a little bit of defense. But you know what? It's okay. Worst case scenario, he dies. Man, it sounds harsh. Worst case scenario dies, yeah. Worst case scenario, he dies. And also, let's be honest. Guy needs to level up his healing, right? So this is good. It's good for Guy. He needs a chance to shine. Woo! Coming in hot here. All this damage. Okay. Well, now that I'm just kind of clearing through enemies here, I am gonna go check and see if there's anything in here that I can miss. I am so very sad. There is a stash in Paul's house that is only accessible for a short period of time after learning the Cyclone Key, before learning. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, that makes me so sad. That makes me so sad. Oh. Oh. Oh, well. That makes me so sad, though. Like, how can you... The treasure chest in his house contains the blood sword, gold hairpin, silver crace, and a blur. The blood sword cannot be gotten. And the thing about the blood sword, like, that's such a bummer. Like, how do you? Why is it just that time? Yeah. Man. Oh well. The fact that I can't get the I don't know, whatever. Like, that's so weird. Why would Paul stop me from getting that? Oh no. Oh well. It looks like every other treasure I can get. And all the other key terms I can get. Yeah. Okay. All the way around now. All the way around now. It's kind of what I figured. Alright. Nice. Let's go cast heal again. But in this situation, actually, I think it's easier for Guy to cast cure. Oh, leveled up. Because the cure's so effective, it's just better to cast it once on each character. Okay. Ah. Oh well, I guess I'm not gonna get 100%. Ah! Doesn't really matter. It would have been cool. Let's see. Yochibo, interesting. I think that's new. A legendary bow of unparalleled power. Cast Berserk. Okay, so does it cast Berserk on me or the enemy? The Berserk's the enemy? That'd be kind of wild if it did that, right? Like, oh, we're just gonna Berserk. Yeah, don't worry about it. Alright. Ooh. Alright, just auto attack. Kill these flying rays. That particle effect is just so cool to me. It's like really fun. Alright. Alright, let's see here. 7th floor. Ooh, it looks like it's only... Yeah, because that's cool, because like on the 7th floor is where we came in. It looks like now we're actually... It seems like it's foreshadowing like it's going to be the only floor. So this is actually something interesting. Okay. Obviously, I'm going to talk to Leon in a second here. So looking at different stuff here, this is fascinating. So one-time stat boost. The 4 blue crystal orbs at the top of the Mysidian Tower each confer a 10-point boost to a particular stat if interacted with before the Ultimate Tomb is collected. Once the party has received the Ultimate Tomb, all 5 orbs disappear. It is still possible to train the other stats, but this means the player will have to work more. So, oh my gosh, like if you do not actually collect those before the Ultimate Tome, it's gone. That's kind of wild. Oh. Yes. Yes, attack. Attack and do damage to me. It's great. Are we going to let Richard die, though? Ricard. I don't know what Richard. Ricard. Okay. Ricard leveled sword up. Not gonna lie, I didn't actually know that he was equipped with the sword. Messed up there. Okay. Ice brand. I thought I put something else on it. Honestly. I thought I put something else on him. But that's alright. That's okay. I thought I put Ice Lance. I meant to put Ice Lance on it. Alright, let's see if there's anything on this other side though. Like, that's actually kind of cool. Yeah. Dang, okay, we just leveled Spirit. It's interesting, like, we're leveling Spirit up so much. Ooh, I'm glad I went this way before I fought him. Could have missed out on these items. Nice, okay. Hellfire. Wind Flute, another one. Alright, hit the Lamius again. Okay. Excellent. Excellent, I love it. Hitting everybody. So we can level up that cure. I'm actually gonna look real quick at these here. Awesome. Just kind of curious about some enemies that I might not be able to encounter later, but it looks like, yeah, it feels like I'm still missing some, but we'll see. We'll see what happens here. I expected you'd come, Furion. Do you really think you can kill me? Stop, both of you. Why do you insist on fighting, Leon? Weak words from the weak. Do you know what rules the world? Power. Sheer power. The Imperial throne is mine. The weak cannot survive without the strong to control them. How many lives did the rebels throw away when they chose to oppose the Empire? Emperor, delusions of grandeur do not become you, Leon. Though I find the thought of you as Emperor quite deliciously absurd, it ends now. This world can have but one Emperor, and I am he. You're alive? What are you? Not that it matters. The Empire is mine now, and I have no intention of handing it over. The Empire? Ha! I have no need for such trifles now. All the world shall fall by my hand and the powers I gained in hell. And your blood will be the first to spill. Wow. This guy's not goofing around. Call the Wyvern. You can use it to escape. Ricard, what are you doing? You may have a little trouble spilling the blood of Ricard Highwind, last of the Dragoons. Pathetic insect. I will enjoy making you rue those words. May the spirits of the Dragoons lend me their strength. Ricard! Ugh. Furion, what happens? You're the Dark Knight. You'd best start explaining. The Emperor has risen from hell. Ricard died so we could escape. Joseph, Minwu, Sid, Ricard, all dead. I don't know how much more I can take. As long as the Emperor lives, more will die. Leon, Princess, let Leon join us, please. The Dark Knight, a rebel? I leave the decision to you. Leon, let's fight the Emperor together, please. Maria, Furion, alright. it seems so anti-climate. Alright. Is he gonna have 500 health? I swear. Okay, so what do we do now? Castle appeared at the time of the Emperor's resurrection. It can only be Pandemonium, Fortress of the Lord of Hell. It's not... Once the monsters of hell poured forth into the world, they entered using a path known as the Jade Passage. I've heard there's a place in Mysidia known by that name. So we have to go to the Jade Passage. We learned all passwords. The Emperor's sold his soul to the devil. There's a narrow strait to the east of Mysidia. The whole area is the Jade Sea. Okay. A narrow strait to the east of Mysidia. Okay. The myths and fairy tales of Kashun speak of a small lake in Mysidia. It's said that those who enter the lake are taken to hell. So now we have to... The beasts of hell are coming out. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh. Okay, so let's reflect on what happened. We landed in Palmysia Castle and went to the top, and fought our way to the top, where we encountered Leon, the Dark Knight. The Emperor came back from hell, from literal hell, and laughed at Leon. Ricard called the Wyvern, and then helped us to escape. He sacrificed himself. Leon joined us, and we learned about the Jade. Gosh, what's it called? Jade Passage. There we go. About the Jade Passage. We'll make our way to the Jade Passage near Mysidia. So I wonder if... I'm actually really curious about... Paul, like, why can't we access this now? Because remember, like, we're gonna go back to Paul's place. Hey, Paul, how's it going? Just due south the whole way. They're showing us the, Okay, where's the Jade Passage? There we go. There's the Jade Passage. So I want to find this, though. So why can we not go... This time, you're going to hell? You must be the stupidest sons of Look. Just promise you'll come back safe. Like, why would they... You see nothing out of the ordinary. That's so ridiculous. So you're supposed to know that's there? I mean, come on. Like, I don't know. I just think that's kind of ridiculous. What's gonna happen? I'm scared. The Emperor's risen. There's no hope. Oh my gosh. Don't worry, we're just going to hell. Literally. Okay. Oh my goodness. We're just going to hell. No worries. Let's, you know... Okay, let's see here. Let's use a cottage. Heal up. Okay. The Jade Passage, here we come. So we beat the Cyclone. We beat Palamysia Castle. Like, overall, for an hour and 40 minutes, not bad. And now we're going to this Jade Passage with Leon. After Ricard sacrificed himself. Jade Passage. I don't know, I'm kind of... This whole thing, I'm not amused by it, but I am amused by it. Okay. Let's go north first, I guess. I do like the purple crystals that are just, you know, everywhere. I think the purple crystals are actually quite cool. Yeah, these purple crystals are cool. And I like a white dragon. Is this where I'm gonna fight the white dragon? I wonder if the Jade Passage closes up once I'm done. So the real question is, why Diamond Mace? Okay. What's Leon use? A flame sword and a poison axe. What are his Okay. Alright. Diamond. Let's just equip him with some. He has no evasion. He has 0 evasion. Zero evasion. Maybe give him a little bit more evasion. He has insane defense though. 92 defense. Pretty nice. Okay. He's also quite slow. Didn't even get a chance to attack there. But yeah, this is a cool area. Ah, so this is the upgraded Chimera, the Chimera Sphinx. That's the upgraded version of the Sphinx, of the Chimera, and then Rios, and now the Chimera Sphinx. All right. So it's the way to hell apparently is the Jade Passage. The Jade is, you know, it's green. Makes sense, but now there's purple, so it's like, I guess, a lush forest maybe, or a lush passageway hellfire, so we can summon some fire later. The Great Malboro. So we had Malboro Tetra, which is like Malboro 4, and now the Great Malboro. So I'm actually curious. I go to like the bestiary. But now some of these are gonna be. Yep, there we go. There's some more. Yep, there's the. It's all like the levels. All of them. Yeah, they're common. They'll be around. Fought the Behemoth a few times. All right. Chimera Sphinx. It makes sense when you have an enemy type that you just want to change the color palette, right? Because you were using assets, it took you a while to make them, and the animations are pretty cool. So why reinvent the wheel? Not worth it. Ooh, I think the Pit Fiend is the upgraded version of an Imp. And the Ice Lizard, I think, is new too. So we're facing a whole bunch of new enemies, which is great. No complaints from me. Now, are we going to see the enemies do much? No, because we're just massacring. But yeah, I'm trying to think if this, like the enemy, for example, the Emperor just somehow resurrecting himself from hell. That's pretty intense. So the guy just came back from hell. And I don't need the Empire anymore. I'm just gonna use my powers to rule over everything. I don't need an Empire. More Hellfire, okay. Seems a little intense. Seems like a lot of effort. Just come back. I mean, what did that require? Also, how did you get back from hell? Was it the Jade Passage? Ah, and a Abyssworm. This is also the upgrade from the Roundworm, which I think we fought when we were escaping Leviathan. I feel like Leanna's barely even got to attack. I will say that the Jade Passage seems pretty straightforward as opposed to other dungeons. It seems like you're just like, okay, here's a treasure, like a very short diversion. Here's something else, very short diversion. No, it would throw me for a loop though if they said, no, there's something else here. Cyclone 13. Nice. So I have this cool monsters. The Blue Dragon. Okay. Let's cast Holy. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the blue dragon is not goofing around. Okay. Let's see if white magic does well on it. 405, okay. Alright. I wonder if it's actually poison, because it took some damage after the bat. But no one has poison. Oh, no, who has poison? But after it attacked, yes, he did die. So I think he can be poisoned. Cat claws. Huh. So I should definitely put a rune axe. I didn't realize. I saw I had a rune axe, but I just wasn't that interested. Let's put a cat claw on her, and then let's put a rune axe. I think for the poison, let's put a rune axe on him. Let's also resurrect him. Okay. Well, let's see if there's an ice lizard and a mega parasite. Drain 16. That's cool. Okay. Ooh. The cat claw apparently has 3 blades, which is interesting as well. So it looked like 4, but I'm gonna watch next time. Okay. Taking some damage, okay. Okay. So this Abyssworm should be dead now. Okay, ooh! Rune Axe. Quite cool. Alright, maybe they had 3. So it makes sense the cat claw, right? So the cat, like, I mean, oh, they have like 3. Cyclone 13's a cool ability. I'm afraid it's gonna do more, but yeah, Rune Axe looks good. Okay, magic. And let us keep making our way through the Jade Passage. It does. I do like the gemstones. They look cool. I'm also happy I moved up my character to the front row. It's a nice touch. Ooh, waterfall. This is cool. This is really cool. Yeah, yeah. The fact that this dungeon's so straightforward is really nice. Oh man. Okay, so this is bad breath, but in the early stage, because Malro's on the other game, but okay. So mini silence, and what else? Oh, it doesn't persist after battle, eh? Interesting. Okay. That rune axe seems, because the rune axe is the double-bladed axe, whereas the poison axe is a single blade. Okay. Ah. Well. Oh my goodness. I feel like it might be near the end of the Jade Passage. Oh. And apparently the water is poison? So there's poison water in the Jade Passage? Huh. Okay. Now we can heal though. Okay. I wonder how painful these fights are really meant to be though if I wasn't able to just destroy them. Are they going to be game enders or game changers if you couldn't kill the Malboro or the Great Malboro immediately? Because I feel like I'm able to just massacre everything and it just seems like I'm very, very powerful. And even if the enemy's attack is miss, so I'm curious if this would just be like just a very, very frustrating fight. And I don't know, that some of the stuff's cool, like the Drain 16, like cool, but the fact that I'm just decimating them kind of negates, I guess, any strategy. Strategy to blow through them, which means you don't get to appreciate the cool things they can do. Right? Well, I guess I could just defend and let them attack me. I'm like, oh, what does the pit thing do? What does the ice lizard do? They die. Effectively, they die. That's it, nothing else. Yeah, that's nuts. That a single attack is like bad breath. That's interesting. Okay. Ooh, ooh. Oh, King Behemoth! Berserk! Berserk! Protect! Defend! Yes. Okay. Let's do it again. Okay. King Behemoth, after using Berserk a few times, just died. Berserk did level up though. That's nice. A Rune Axe and a Twist headband. I feel like lightning, but I don't know. Slight improvement. He's just got. Well, I mean, I think it's like his dragon armor on. He's not even allowed to have. Right. It's not even allowed to potentially miss an attack. He's just gonna take all the attacks, and then just deal with them. Hey 7, let's do it. Chimera Sphinx. Blaze 16. Blaze 16, and the most you do is most of the characters real low, even in the front row, without shields and dual wielding. Okay. Okay. Let's see what's in here. Nothing in this part of the Jade Passage. More to continue. I can equip another Rune Axe on him. Let me do that. No reason not to, right? Rune Axe, super powerful. Cat Claw is very powerful. Sunblade, very powerful. Do I even have anything for this guy? So the Rune Axe is his favorite hand. Ooh. What can I do for you? Well... it's kind of cool. Thank you. Can I sell to you? I have so many items. This is interesting too. Underneath the waterfall, found a black mage merchant who sold us flare and other powerful spells. That's cool. That's interesting. And you can't, so you have to actually walk, okay. You can't like go through, you have to go behind the waterfall, take poison damage, and then talk to him. So he's just sitting on a bunch of acid rain. He's sitting on a square on a tile that looks to be free of acid / poison, but it is all around him. I wonder how long he's been waiting there. Like, don't worry about it. What can I do for you? Seems like so normal. Don't worry, I just saw Berserk, Death, Haste, and Flare. Just some of the best spells in the game. You know. What are you doing? Oh, just hanging out under a poison waterfall. I don't know. It's, I don't know. This guy cracks me up. The guy just, I don't know. Like what is? I don't even. I want to take a picture of this guy. Like how do I? I need to find a way to. I need to find a way to take screenshots and game it. Yeah, let's do that. What is this guy doing? Alright, I'm gonna save that. Alright. That's amazing. I don't know why, I just find that so great. Okay. Alright, cool. Alright. Now let's go through and let's see that there's probably nothing in 2 of these doors, but something behind one of them. What is normal? What's cool? Alright. Let's see here. Nope, it's the last one. Sometimes they, you know, throw you for a loop. So that's the second one. It's the middle one. Like, no, this one they're making you go all the way. Okay. And now we're going down. We're going down. Ooh. Okay. I have feeling it's the back one because there's 2 treasures here still. And obviously, we need to check everything out before we go to the top. Alright. Fought through here. Let's go. Now, can you imagine if this actually was... This is where we're going to... nope. This one takes you down. Like, oh, we're going to have to reorganize the way we think about things. Boom, it's the wrong one first. No! Don't do it! Game, you're messing with me. Alright. That's alright. We're just gonna go through them now. I feel like there's not gonna be anything else here. Well, we're gonna try. We're gonna try to find something. If there's not, there's not. It's okay. Oh, so interestingly, I just realized this too. That, oh, that's cool. Betrayal thing. No, that's an item. Betrayal thing. Yeah. Confuse the target. One thing that I think is actually pretty cool is that they're all majority right-handed. So they all attack with their right hand first and then left. Except Leon is left dominant, so he actually attacks his left hand first. What a cool little touch. I literally just noticed this. Super tiny little detail. But they attack with their dominant hand first. That super small. Ooh, Holy Lance. Acre Shield. Alright. I feel... Wow, like none of these guys use... They're all using such... Well, let's use a Holy Lance. Oh, and this is Holy when cast in battle. I'm curious what level Holy it is. Let's use it. Let's see. What level Holy is it? I mean, they're probably gonna die before I see them go, so let's use the next battle. But that's cool. I feel like because I remember from Final Fantasy 1 monsters. Okay. Ooh. Let's actually use the Holy. Let's see how much Holy does. Holy 8. Okay, so it's more powerful than the Holy. Oh, and it's not very effective. Oh man. Okay. Only does not too much damage. Nothing wrong with it. It's just kind of surprised that it doesn't. Holy hole. Hole. All right. Well, let's slow down. Now he's gonna die. I was like, someone cast life on Leon to get some level ups here. How much is it gonna have? 109. Tier 12. Not much at all. In battle, that's actually not that good. Cure 12 in battle only... Huh. That's kind of wild. Cure 12 in battle only cures for like 263. And Cure 10 only... Wow. I thought it would be more. Red Dragon was not goofing around. Marie actually leveled up her knife skill. Okay. Got a Yoshi bow, okay. Let's go down. That was something else though. I was not expecting that. Ice Storm 16, cool! See, when that it's actually really cool to get to see their attacks. You're like, oh, you get to see their attacks before just murder Pit Thief in a single hit. It's kind of nice to see what their actual abilities are, or just mow them down. Because when you just kill them so quickly, it's like, I don't know. I feel like it kind of takes away. That makes sense. But like, yeah, like some of the moves are like interesting, right? Like the Cyclone 16, like 12, pretty nice. Wow, intense. All right, well, the Jade Passage now. We're moving around the exterior here. I will say the Cat's Claw is a cool graphic. I like the Rune Sword and the Sunblade and the Defender good too. That Holy Lance, not bad. Back to items like high potions, my goodness. What's going on? Scissor Jaws. That does not sound like a fun NPC to be fighting. What are you on, just Scissor Jaws? I'm just gonna... My jaws are like scissors. Not in any way related to Edward Scissorhands. Okay. I don't think there's gonna be anything here, but you gotta go in. You gotta check. You gotta see. You never know. Protect Ring. Ooh, okay. What's this do? A ring that guards against instant death. Magic defense? I don't know why. I want to give it to her for some reason. Yeah, let's do it. Resistance to fire, give strength. What does he have to? Does he also have the... No, just diamond? That's even cool. Maybe like that cool. Agility? Yeah, he could do this. Not being hit is good. Elixir, nice. Alright. 2 attacks with the Rune Axe. Yeah, level up the spear now. Excellent, excellent. I don't know, I'm just gonna let them... I don't know why, I just wanted to let them see if they could drain 16. That's cool. That's actually really cool. Ice Storm 16. Pretty nice. Osmos 10. Oh, he stole a lot of mana. He stole a lot of mana. Yeah, these guys, if you don't kill them, they can mess you up, right? Stealing that much mana, that's a lot. 154. I'm gonna have to use a few ethers now. And then Ice Storm, that's cool. Alright. Probably should use some ethers now. Let's see. Looks like we're near the end. Near the end of this dungeon. What does that mean? I don't know. It means that we've come out to the other side. Are we actually gonna arrive in hell? Jade passages, we're going to hell. So then we get to the other side and we're literally fighting in hell. I don't know what we get to do when we're in hell. Oh, so brutal. So does Leon get to do anything? Or is he completely feckless? Oh, he's confused and silenced and poisoned and Mini, and now he's no longer Mini. Wow. And it's just over after the battle. Alright. You would think there might be a boss guarding the way to hell. Or the Emperor killed them on his way back. I mean, if you escape from hell, you're probably pretty powerful. Sleep 16. Vampire Lady did not suck your blood. She just put you to sleep. Then she can suck your blood. This is the castle of hell. Pandemonium. This could very well be it. Woo! Might take a break in a second, but this is definitely worth a little bit of a quick save. There's some great music too. Some really good music. Well, this is some super epic music. Death Rider now. This is... wow. Some great music. So good. Yeah, the music is so good. Ooh, I imagine these guys will be very hard too. I was wrong, but I just thought Mithril Golems will be really hard to kill. Maybe Mithril actually is not as strong as the wood ones. I feel the wood ones are pretty strong. Because there were some that were really annoying to kill. Mantis Devil. Just casually fight. This Panerai looks so cool. Looks just like really cool. Ooh. Boy. Cool life suck ability. Beast Demon. This is Godos upgrade. Dispel. Ooh, that's cool. That's actually really cool. The Dispel ability. Or sorry, the Dispel spell. That's cool. Damn Ether. I feel like you really need to pair those NPCs though with some other enemies. Because, like, by themselves, they're not going to do anything right, but if you pair them, things are happening. Things will happen, I should say. Okay. I do find it kind of interesting, though, that you run into the Lamia Queen before you run into the Lamia. It's like, oh, what's that? Oh, it's just... Don't worry. It is just, you know... It's just a Lamia Queen. It's like, what are these? Oh, you've seen their queen. Maybe there's a few of them. In the hierarchy of Lamias. I don't know how it works out, but... Just a Lamia. Okay. You've seen corals before? The Weird Panther cousins? Okay. Where are we going now? This is third floor. They get transports everywhere. Wow. This is definitely hurting my eyes. Go down and then up. Okay. Beast Demon. Contain elixir. Whew. Well, hopefully we can clear out these beast demons before they dispel us. What else will they dispel us? I don't think we can. There you go. Powerful. Keep looking at Leon's health, and I'm like, I don't know. I'm not watching closely enough, but he just keeps getting like cut down sliver by sliver by sliver. I'm like, okay, buddy. Okay. I don't think we're gonna get our cure unless there's something I'm missing. I just don't think there's. Don't think it's gonna be what we think it's gonna be. Okay. Wow. Death Rider's just completely destroyed him. Wow. Ooh. It's like a single character. I'll heal that. Oh boy. Lamia and Lamia Queens. Watch out! Ooh! Ooh! Easily cleared that up. Easily cleared that up. Ooh. Oh, this music. It's still just like, this music just hits so hard. And then I keep running into battles, so you hear the regular battle music, but it's so good. And knowing that you're in the final dungeon, most likely, it just feels so good. It's like these super cool glass tiles that you're standing on, these amazing like purple, like the inner workings, like it's like a pulsating like organ or something. It's just oh boy. 4 different ones. Obviously we're going to go left to right. Why? Because I'm weirdo like that. Just gotta go left to right. Are we gonna let Leon die here? Probably. Leon's just... It's like you get him like so late, it's like there's not really an incentive to level him up. Whoa. Whoa. Wow. Okay. Let's... What... I gotta say, this is pretty wild. Just even watching this, like, wait, what's happening? Just following the trailer, like, this is pretty intense. You're trying to navigate your way through, like, it's a lot of enemies. Yes, Leon leveled the spear up. I feel like if you did not prepare for this, it would be pretty intense. Just like, hold on, I'm not prepared for this. It's like just quite the intense end dungeon. And when you get there and they're monsters. Zombie Morgan! We're gonna fight... Oh, this is actually really good to fight him. You know what, I'm gonna... Let's see if they're gonna do stuff. Let's cast some spells so we can cast a move. Protect ourselves from magic. So you killed Joseph, Morgan. Blair 16, that's awesome! Alright. Well, we're just gonna keep going. Blair 16, that's great. I also think Leon's probably gonna clear house now, because they've got so much... Yeah, that's what happens when you do that. Cool. Ooh, Genji gloves. Wow. Boasting the finest defense to guard against mental status ailments such as sleep. Sure. Sure. Why not? You have to take some hits anyway. That was cool. I wonder at what point does, and I think without Berserk, you know, you're not gonna just completely decimate the enemy like that. But when you have Berserk, it just allows you to be so much stronger and just completely just tear the enemy apart. You're like, wait, you have a little bit of actual physical defense? Let's just cast Berserk a bunch of times. And then it's, I don't know, it almost just, I don't know, I don't want to say demeans the fight per se. Oh. Oh. I'm actually curious. Wow, this Mithril Golem, he's got some defense. Oh, Leon died. And Leon's supposed to have the most defense, and these Death Riders still just come and just run him over. Run him over. What a bummer. Oh well. Okay. $13 now. Do these corals just have a casual death touch that I just didn't know about? This, all your other characters are fine, but these guys just, wow, just destroyed. Oh man, oh that's brutal. Okay, well, time to bring him back and. Okay, I think I need to get some more ethers on the guy. I think I have so many. Beast GMN, let's go! So I'm trying to figure out if he's just like carrying a staff, the flag at the top that's waving, or what's going on. Not sure. Alright, Coral. Casual like instant death against certain characters. Seems terrifying. So imagine getting into a fight with these guys and I didn't have such high defense, and I'd be just terrified. Monsters. Who's gonna be undead someone else? Tiamat! Just casually like, okay. I think we're guess Shell. Oh, he looks so cool. I want to see what he can do. I want to genuinely see what Tiamat can do, right? Because, like, if I just attack, I feel it's kind of wasted. And I kill him. Thunderbolt 16. Okay, nice. Cool. Let's cast some physical protection. Oh, I can actually use an item on him. This will be cool. I mean, I'll be really powerful. So I'll basically set it so I can murder him pretty quick. But Tiamat. Okay, so 4 heads. Okay. Yeah. Let's keep going. Thunderbolt 16. Nice. Okay, so it looks like he's gonna attack with Thunderbolt 16 and Ice Storm. Alright, I think now we're pretty buffed up with Berserk. So let me just try to. I think we're pretty buffed up. Poison Cloud 16, nice. Okay, that was cool. That was cool to do that and to see him. Protect was leveled up. Getting some HP. Oh, getting a lot of stat gains. We got the Genji helm. A helm boosting the finest defense the guards against physical. Okay, so basically you shouldn't be able to be against physical. Kess Fog. Okay, I should use that. And now, the guy, I should also cast Warp to go back. Fire geese and bombs. Great. I love it. I think I'm gonna destroy the bombs, but I love the fact that they could explode on me at any moment. Did it fail to self-destruct? Oh. These instant mobs make me, I don't want to say nervous, but just kind of weird. Like, how did they just casually kill Leon and then I'm not going to casually kill anyone else? Blaster X, super. Okay, what does Blaster X do? Didn't take any damage. So, okay, these guys actually self-destruct. I didn't realize that. I thought... Okay. I assumed that they actually only self-destructed when they were, like, taking damage. I thought they actually... That makes sense. So they self-destruct always, but they won't actually self-destruct and blow up and do damage to you unless you've attacked them and not killed them. Monsters. Astaroth. He looks pretty cool. Alright, let's see. Okay. That was quite the hit, and Leanne was just like, done. Leanne said, I'm gonna die, unfortunately. Now this guy actually hits. That's kind of cool. I'm just kind of used to being a lot of enemies that are not gonna hit you, and this guy is like, nope, I'm gonna truck you, I'm gonna do a ton of damage, you are gonna be hurting, and you will feel it. Drain 16. Okay. That's not too bad. Nice. You also get death and life drain. Alright. It's cool. Alright. Go one more of these. One more of these rounds and then we'll fight them. Leon, get back on the field, buddy. Level up Berserk. And a ribbon. I still think Ribbon's probably the best thing in all the games because they just guard against all attacks and status effects, so you can never have a negative status effect to use. Okay. And now, guy. And now this is gonna take you. Yeah. Okay. Good guy. Let's warp back, and then let's go the other way and pick up that last chest and come back here. Ooh, is this the first time I've seen a Devil Wolf? I think it is. Alright. Beelzebub. Beelzebub. Maybe I'll level up Shell. Maybe I'm leveling up Berserk. Protect 6! It's kind of cool level up stuff. Fog 6. I actually know what Fog does. Confuse 16. The fact that he's casting it on multiple, like just casting on one as opposed to multiple is good. Fire. Okay. I don't actually know what Fog does. Alright. After this. see. He tried to confuse us. Let's see. I think let's just attack. Let's just attack. All leveled up. Manage your armor. Plus what on 0 evasion, but he guards against his death. My guess is he's gonna die instantly anyway, but he can only do so much. Watch your wheat. Alright, alright. This is, I'm having a good time with this. I love the fact that I don't even have to, with these enemies, like I'm actually like super happy that actually, yeah, like with these enemies, and with this final dungeon, it's cool. I wasn't expecting this to be what I was gonna face, but it's pretty cool. And now I need to kind of finish it, but it's already so late. I'm like, dang, what time am I gonna finish this? What do I have to do in the morning? How responsible do I have to be? On the weekend? Things to do on the weekends. Plenty of devil wolves to fight now. What are they gonna do? Just regular attack? Curse! Okay. Wow. Just killing the fire geese that quick. Oh, just so, it just seems like I'm even more powerful just ripping through them. Okay. Oh, so many doubles. I will say, whoever the janitorial staff is around here, they're doing a great job keeping this dungeon floor spotless. Like, they're really paying attention to that. So they deserve a props. You know what I'm saying? Just respect where respect is due. They're doing a good job. I mean, it's so clean, despite the enemies standing on it, that you can see the reflection. That's pretty impressive. Okay. I don't want to run in these fights because the final dungeon, I feel like you should fight everything. But at the end of the day, this Emperor has come back from hell. I feel like he needs my full attention. Let's see. I think I'm gonna take a brief break right here. I'm still on the 7th floor now. Feels a bit surreal. Okay. Well, I think let me wait. I feel like Sage's Wisdom. I think that's actually just regular. Yeah. So I'm gonna take a break. Actually, I feel like based on this map that we're getting close to the end of this dungeon. Could be wrong, but I have this strong feeling that that's what's happening. Okay. Double wolf. As you move through and appreciate the beautiful scenery, you understand something's going on. Something's going on with these enemies. I think that they're trying to stop us from moving closer into the lair because they're trying to protect their master, the big bad. But I don't know, like if you're say like enemies from hell, I mean maybe. Okay, so that's stun. Maybe, possibly, perhaps. That, the corals, like the stunners, the Lamia queens, I don't know. Alright, let's see here. It's like, I missed it! Okay. There we go. Take a couple rounds. Just cutting through them. I feel like I just gotta keep going. It's just like, no matter what, I just gotta keep going. But after this floor, I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna stop for a second. It's like, it's 12:15. I'd like to finish. If I don't finish, I feel like I'm at such a point where it's gotten pretty far. So we'll see. And then I'll probably sit through the credits and just relax and rest. But the dog does need to go to bed, so I might go out and feed him. Feed him, give him his little evening snack, and this is the night where the place where he sleeps. So maybe I will take him out to go to the bathroom really quick and then get him ready for bed. Because I don't want to ruin his evening routine, right? And he's already a little past. He's probably a little tired. He's perhaps passed out outside. So I should do that. It's the right thing to do. You know, thinking of him. Don't want to interrupt his sleep schedule too much. And he will not care if the lights are on, if he's in here and I'm in here. He's happy to sleep through all of that. He's a very capable guy when it comes to sleep. He can fall asleep almost anywhere. Falling asleep on car rides, falling asleep in the grass, in the yard, in the pavement, on the floor. He's flexible. I'm not worried about him. Ooh. Looks cool. Looks cool. I gotta say, if you look at his muscles there, Gigas been working out. He's doing well. No, he has not been skipping leg day. And the gym has been good to him, so he keeps coming back. I don't know where they put the gym in this dungeon, but it's somewhere. Or maybe he just like lifted up bombs. He's like, hey. And they're like, as long as you're gentle with me, we're good. Acid vial. Alright. Okay. I also have not commented on it yet, but when you're running, it seems like there's some like really cool particle effects where it looks like wind is just like pushing through. Or I don't know, like, or maybe it's something. I can't tell what it is. It looks really good. I saw it. They're hitting me, but so much defense. Okay. I am going to now pause. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, I'm definitely. Oh, it's one of these. Okay. Which is actually not the end in Final Fantasy. Yeah, not the end in Final Fantasy 1, but it's one of the dungeons in Final Fantasy 1 that does the same thing. Alright. I'm going to mute myself and prepare the doggo for bed. I'll be back in a few. Make sure I can finish this. Okay. I am back, and the dog, you can see, he's enjoying his evening treat for bed. And he will... You know what I'm actually curious about? Before I go, I'm gonna see if there's any treasure here. Seems like there could be some, but he's enjoying his evening treat and now he's gonna pass out. He'll probably be very happy to fall asleep soon. He's got his drool all over his bed. Oh, that's kind of funny. So I gotta make sure I haven't missed any of it. Nope. Well, actually, I don't... Sometimes I don't see treasure chests. So I'm like, let's see how this goes. Just, they're casually gonna throw you King Behemoths at you. Okay, unexpected, but doable. Nice! Give me an opportunity to heal him up. Thunder Gigas. So it's like there's just like random opportunities at like super like intense or challenging bosses. Okay. I think he's dead. Yeah, baby. Time for bed. You can rest. I think that's it. Ooh. I feel like this could be the end. Alright, sleep a little guy. Holy bologna sandwich. That's pretty cool. 3 fire gigas. Alright, legit, not messing around. Boulder's 9, that's cool. Is there anything else? The Sunblade. I think we've got, you know, the Sunblade and the Defender, Riven, Cactulas, the Ripper. No. Excuse me. No, I don't want to give it the evasion. Doesn't make sense. Magic defense can go down. Let's get the full Genji set. I give it to Leon. Why not? Check actually his status. Leon, let's see. Yeah. Just ridiculous. Okay. Alright, well, let's He looks a little... He looks a little intimidating. Time to go. Let's see how it is. You have braved the bowels of hell to reach me. But the hand of man, which deals in false justice and forsaken love, can never hope to defeat the Lord Master of Hell. That's cool. That's actually really cool. The Wyvern can stay there and do that. I like that. Poison, Scourge, Thunder, Thunderbolt. I'm actually curious what level of Berserk it uses. Berserk 9. What's the bow used? Berserk 3. Not great, but it's something. Starfall 10. Alright, that's a little scary. Let's keep doing this a few more times. So I think it's kind of telling that in no way do you have to use the Ultimatum, right? Like, I think it'd be interesting if at some point you're like, alright, like maybe we should use the Ultimatum. Like, nah, like it's fine. But you don't really need to. I don't know, it's kind of weird to me. Shell Protect Berserk. So, he's got a pretty cool looking weapon. Yeah. Well, do we want to end it? Actually, I'm kind of curious. I wonder if he's gonna come back though. You killed the one guy and came back, yes. Right? Unbelievable. Defeated by insects like you. Not once, but twice. Who are you? Ah. It's done. Now let's get out of here. Is it actually truly done? It's finally over, isn't it? It was a long struggle, but with the Emperor gone, we've nothing left to fear. Thank you with all my heart. I thank you. With the combined strength of Kashun and Finn, we will build the kingdom anew. Together, princess, we will create a kingdom even fairer than the old. Though once a coward, I now stand here a new man. I have all of you to thank for that. You have my deepest gratitude. I'm sure Scott is smiling down on me from above. Look at you. Do you realize what you've done? Who am I supposed to steal from with the Empire gone? You put me out of a job. I guess I'll just have to start stealing from you. Better watch your backs. You sure showed him, Fury. I love that. We beat the Emperor. And Paul tells us, yeah. We returned to Finn. I loved it. And Paul stated that he has no one left, no empire to steal from. He said that he'll steal from us. You sure showed him, Furon. You're every bit the bloke I pegged you for. You ever feel like trying your hand at pirating? What? That not sit well with you, Maria? Haha, looks like your hospital's already begun, Furon. Yeah. Nelly, you did it. I'm sure my dad's happy for you too, up there from above the clouds. I'm gonna be working here, serving the princess. I just want to do whatever I can to help out. Joseph. We must now dedicate ourselves to the task of restoring what was lost. Farewell. Words cannot express my gratitude to you all. War is finally over. Yes. We can all live in peace again together. Leon. Right, Leon? There can be no going back, not for all of us. But why? Don't go, Furion, stop him. Maria, Leon's right. We've been through too much. I can't stop him. Not now. Leon, we will meet again. Oh, man. Well, we should be going to. This is only the beginning. Their long struggle was finally at an end. The Emperor, Pandemonium, the monsters plaguing the world, all had vanished without a trace. Peace had returned once more. The wounds of war would mend, and the memory of those bitter days would fade. But one thing would never be forgotten. That a band of young heroes once saved the world. To the fans across the globe, both past and present, to the crew who brought the originals to life, we offer our profound and heartfelt thanks. Final Fantasy II Pixel Remaster Staff. Super cool. Super, super cool. Oh, so nice and relaxing to beat the game. Feels so good. Feels so nice. It feels so good. Just beat this one and just feels good. Matrix Corporation. So they're actually involved in Final Fantasy III, the Nintendo DS version. That's cool. I imagine then they'll probably be the ones also with Final Fantasy III, the Pixel Remaster as well. In some ways, maybe just a little bit. This is fascinating. There's also a Final Fantasy II like novella written by Kenji Terada, one of the game's original writers, and published by Kadokawa Shoten. Huh. It reworks the plot of Final Fantasy II and includes additional information, such as on the Emperor of Palmisa's real name. Huh. It's interesting. Like semi-canon. So there's still a few things I think I need to do, like, one of which is obviously, like, be finished with Bestiary. Second is get Excalibur. Third is, I could go back through and maybe get all the items. If I turned off battles, like, I actually think I could do this incredibly quickly. Just, like, go through, turn off battles, get everything. Like, I could do that really, really quick. So maybe I'll consider that. But I don't know. It's not something I really want to do. The cool thing now, though, is that because I have finished everything here, I am really just quite excited to, just really, really quite excited to kind of like goof around and play Final Fantasy 3. Like, it's a nice little transition. Looking forward to moving forward with that, but before I do, I want to maybe clean up a little bit with Final Fantasy 2, see what I can do, have some fun with it. And the fact that I beat this today, I was kind of not expecting to be honest. I was kind of expecting to have to spend tomorrow playing it, so pleasant surprise. Very pleasant surprise. Yeah. This is great though. So many people in the credits. Oh my gosh. It's almost 1 a.m. It's just fun though. I'm just looking at items that I didn't get still. And certain ones I'm just like, I don't know. Because it's interesting, there's other items that are only available in, say, a Dawn of Souls version. Others, it's not available in the Pixel Remaster. There's like this secret dungeon that they made. It's not original content, but there's like a secret. Oh my gosh, like, so it's like the ultimate weapons for characters, for example. Like, there's a giant axe for Guy, for example. And then like there's just some other things. Like, apparently there's like some special like items that only certain characters can use. It's like, huh. Like, yeah, like more claws that are only available in this. It's wild. The end. Yes. Let me do that. Ah, and so you look there, actually, look. Like this save from, this save actually before the cyclone. Nice. Nice. I'm actually curious about this one. Is this actually where I started playing today? So is this, like, if I'm curious if I could say get all the items I go in here. So this is Paul's house, because I didn't go into the Cyclone. So is this where I get the items? See, that's nuts. Oh, man. That's cool. I didn't ask about the Cyclone. Alright. Well, you know what? I think this is a lot for one day. So, I think I'm just gonna call it not that one, but probably this one right here. And, yes. Now I'm actually gonna load. This one right here. And see where they put us. Just kind of curious. Okay. Missed one item in Pandemonium. And even if I didn't miss one item in Pandemonium, it wouldn't matter. Because I wouldn't have all the items in Finn. That's funny. If I didn't have to fight any enemies, I think I actually could like roll through all that stuff really quickly. But U-turns. I'm missing one enemy there. You know what that one might be? Actually, you know what that enemy is? That's the massive enemy. There's some more of that. Let's go back. Find some of them. Okay. Well, that was quite good. Feel very happy about it. So thanks everybody for joining in and watching. I feel great about this. Excited. I might go back and do some stuff off stream, just because I want to collect some things. Maybe finish up the 100%. We'll see how it goes. And yeah, good times. So I am gonna go pass out. Thanks everybody for watching. Look forward very much to seeing you next time. Maybe playing Final Fantasy 3. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Have a good one. Good night, everyone.